Howdy, howdy, folks. Got the most World of Warships Legends match of all time, at least that I've ever seen. Yeah. Maybe I jumped the gun on the Huron yesterday, 2 to 3 days, whenever I posted the Huron video. Um, I've played it a little bit more. I do like it. It lives up to what I expected slash hoped it would be. It is very fun. You can definitely get caught out and punished with no smoke. Um, I don't think I mentioned in the other video that it actually has 3 speed boosts. I don't think I mentioned that. That is definitely an advantage. And they are the 20%, and they have a 2 minute duration, 2 minute cooldown, so those are quite good. I like that. Let you just move around the map, engage with other stuff. It's not particularly fast, but it's also not particularly slow anyway. Um, so yeah, I've been enjoying this thing and just kind of getting the feel for it. But this patch, you know, it's just one of those things, and this one. Anyway, we'll just talk about it as we go through it. It's fine. We see the Maya going in. I like this little spot on this side of this map. Depending on what the other stuff is, like if you have something that's likely to just come charging in, like if there was a British, or sorry, not a British, a German battle cruiser in this match, I don't know that I would take this spot. I don't really have the torpedo loadout to sink him if he comes in. And if there were a lot of radar cruisers, you can get shot over the island depending on their exact range. Or you can get pushed, or you can get, it's just, this can be a risky spot depending on the matchup. But looking at this match, I don't remember every ship in it, but I don't think there was anything that even had radar. Oh no, the Constellation, but I think I saw him further out, and I was like, oh, I'll have time if I spot him. I also like that you can generally spot what's coming down that, like, kind of gap, like in C. There's that channel that runs kind of straight north to south through the cap, and if you're in it, you can kind of see what's coming in, but you can also get yourself blocked. So I am very much trying to spot what's coming in. This Maya is just coming back and forth. So Ostergotland, he looks like he's positioning to kind of come back in. So this is a bit of a risky play, but we've seen the Maya do the same thing a couple of times. Oh wait, no, it's not here. It's not yet. Oh wait. We've seen the Maya do the same thing a couple of times. I also want to kind of get a handle on where the Constellation is. I see him fire, so I know he's at least not got guns loaded immediately. Yeah, and so it's right here. It's like, alright. I would love to get this Oster before my sonar runs out. Just not get stuck in that stalemate. This is one of those times where it's like, I am aware that this is a risky play, but I've kind of looked at what the other ships are doing. The Constellation's got AP loaded. The cruisers are both going to be behind the island. And I would rather get something. I get whacked by the. Oh yeah, that actually makes me feel better. In the match itself, I didn't realize the Constellation actually shot me, and I was like, man, this Oster really put the hurt on me with just his front gun. But that was a salvo from the Oster or the Constellation too. So, but anyway, this is a calculated risk to get something done because at that point in the match, we're all stuck. I'm behind the island, he's behind the island, the cruisers are behind the island, the battleships are behind the island, like, everybody's behind the island, and nobody's hit the Maya any time that he's come out, and I'm just like, this isn't gonna go well, and it looks like our team is losing at the other flank, so I need to do something. That's why I do that. And before the sonar runs out, or runs out fully. Oh, lordy. Uh, Oh, I've muted the sound here just because I was talking with this Z39. We're both on the same page. No shade or shame to anyone, but he did say some, his language selection, I think, matched the tenor of the match, if you will. So we'll just mute that. I think I've got the run here where we just take that sound out. Yeah, the speed boost helps me out a little bit here, just out of spotting range on this Anchorage, who I fully assumed is coming this way. I'd love to shoot him, but I'm not going to Citadel the Anchorage at this point. I'm going to trade a bunch of health. No need. He shoots, and every time I'm just like, oh, I really want to shoot him, but it's not worth it. Yep, there goes. Is that the carrier drop? I don't even know. Here comes the Issei. This guy pushed all the way down middle, full health, pushed to the edge of, like our edge of B and is now half health. It's like he finally took some damage. This is mostly what we were talking about. It's just like, how is this guy full health? How is not a single ship on our team done any damage to like any red ship at this point? It's unreal. It's unreal. I'm far enough away from the anchorage that I think I can damage him. I am also trying to distract the Issei from our carrier, which I've talked about this a little bit before. Um, and hopefully you take it in the manner in which it's delivered. I often play as if I am the best, most valuable, whatever player on the team, and I don't mean that as just like, oh, I'm so good. Like, absolutely know there are better players in this game, but I don't know them all. I don't know them, have them all memorized, and just based on that, I am really hesitant to sacrifice or risk my ship for someone else. I generally think I need to sink about 3 ships and win about 2 flanks to win a match. So putting my neck on the line, that's of all the times that I have the biggest regrets in the match. It's when I stick my neck out for someone else and they either don't quote unquote pay it back, as in they don't have another impact on the match, or they don't take advantage of it, or they don't help me out. They just like I stick my neck out and I get sold out. But in this case, because we're so far down, I am intentionally trying to distract that Issei from shooting the carrier just for the points, if nothing else. If that carrier does nothing else for the rest of the match, I would like to keep those points in the balance, because even though we are down a lot on ships, because we capped the zone, and have kept it, like, we're not that far down on points. This is winnable. They have 2 destroyers left. Oh, somebody else. Oh, it's the Bismarck. Like, dude, what are you doing? We already have that cap. Why are you dying in a cap we already have? So anyway, that's why I did that. Anchorage, here we come. Come on, torpedoes. We know there's a destroyer coming this way. I don't know which one it is, but I'm hoping it's this guy. This is who I wanted to see. He's gonna arm all this AP. Like, oh my goodness. Sure, you're gonna shatter some HE shells with your little armor plate, dude, but oh, it's just absolutely wrecked. That's one of the things that I don't love about that German alt line is like they have some severe weaknesses to other gunboats that also have improved pin angles and like have a lower caliber, have AP that will arm on destroyers, and it's like, oof, they can get absolutely wrecked. So they can be fun, but they can also get wrecked. Anchorage is low enough, match is in enough trouble. Knock your torpedoes. Yeah, we're gonna take the shots at him now and actually manage to get behind the island, drop spot. The AP is doing work. I am getting more used to it. It's not quite as good as I had hoped. Just the pin, I think, falls off pretty rapidly. So, you're not going to be citadeling anything at any significant distance. I had dreams of that, but I knew it was a long shot, and yeah, it's just not realistic. Here again, like, we do have some caps, but we're just like, which way do we go? Where do we go? Everything's kind of in trouble. I've got no good options, but some okay options, and I'm actually kind of trying to split the distance here, split the difference. If I can get a little bit of damage on this Maya, our carrier, I didn't actually know what the carrier was at this point, but I checked and it's an Enterprise, and it's like, oh, he really should be able to take out the Maya. So I am hoping to get a little damage, a little distraction on the Maya. I actually think I should have shot another time, especially as he's heading away to maybe get spotted and take 1 salvo from him, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway. because of the situation we're in, we're 2v5. I'm just hoping like a little damage, a little fire, maybe the fire stick, maybe he had to DCP and it'll stick and get some damage, and the carrier can take him out, but unfortunately that is not the case. The carrier... I mean, once I took out the destroyer... I don't know. He probably should have flipped back around the other way kind of immediately, but I guess there is another destroyer over here that he was worried about. I don't know, the whole thing. And then, hey, speak of the devil. Actually, it is the actual devil, the Tashkent 39. I don't know if the Jaeger or the ship are, you know, the most... I mean, that's like Jaeger, Tashkent 39, and Kamikaze and Shimakaze are kind of the worst, best, and most annoying torpedo boats in the game. And then, oh my god, oh, we ate it. I just laughed. Oh, zombie build. You're ridiculous. Oh, during all that, we got a Kraken. What? Okay. I mean, in some way, you know, I don't think there was any kill that was yoinked, but it's you know, it's not like we 100-0'd any of those ships. But we've got a Kraken, and so fine, you know, I gotta get in here. I actually see the carrier is in here. The planes are coming really close. The Nelson is right there, and oh, he whiffs, he whiffs, he whiffs. We switch over to the AP. He is close enough. I think we can get some decent arming on that. We hit upper belt. I'm like, oh, accuracy, stop trolling me. I just need to get him down before anything bad happens. Yeah, and he goes down, knocks my engine, but it's fine. And then here's the carriers. That's number 6. Oh my gosh, guys. In some ways, it did kind of fall into my lap. I mean, you know, I had to skill build my way to this, but it's like, geez, what what do you do? Like, this is literally, well, you'll see in a second. This is a 7-kill game. I sank 7 ships on the enemy team. And we're gonna lose. Like, oh my gosh, what do you even do? But in all honesty, this was a bit of a tragic loss. But I've had matches just like this, and realistically, I happened to pick up what, the Anchorage, the Nelson. You know, carrier kind of falls in my lap. The 2 destroyers at the end kind of fall into my lap. So it's not like I just totally hard carried this match from the beginning of the game and my team did nothing. You know, there was damage on all of these ships. The Nelson was almost dead. Carrier was full health, but he is a carrier. He doesn't matter until the end. So I don't think it's fully fair to say, like, oh, like my team did nothing, but I mean, you'll see at the end, this is rough. I think this is about, you know, if that Maya had burned down, like if the Enterprise had gotten maybe 1 Citadel on the Maya, or he'd used DCP and he burned down, oh my gosh, like 8-kill loss? I mean, it's not out of the question in this match, and that is just insane to me. But you can also see how ridiculous this zombie build. I ate that torpedo from the Tashkent 39. I've been taking a fair amount of drops from the carrier, and it's just like he had just kind of stopped taking damage at a certain point. It does depend on your damage saturation. It depends on a few things. So yeah, like you're not invincible, but it's nuts. So yeah, if the Maya's gone here, you know, I've got 100, you know, or whatever, 80 more points to try to get in here. You know, we set a fire on him. Maybe get another. My torpedoes are reloaded in 26 seconds. He's heading straight for me. Do we do it? Do we get a 9-kill match if the Maya goes down? I don't know. It's a long shot, but I actually don't know that it was impossible. But 7. 7 loss. Wow.